Hello, this is Professor Blockchain from Professor Blockchain LLC. In this part of the course, we're going to define and learn what is a blockchain. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about a blockchain in a interesting manner, you can do one of two things. One is you'll be able to read an article I wrote here teaching about the blockchain by using the metaphor of Lincoln Logs. Or if you want, you can go to youtube.com and search Professor Blockchain and you'll find the video which explains, according to Lincoln Logs, what is a blockchain as well. This is great for beginners, and it's also something that you can help explain and use to help explain to others. But what is a blockchain? A blockchain is a consensus-based, decentralized, and secure public or private ledger which stores information chronologically and immutably, which means it can't be erased, on a peer-to-peer network. Just think that in front of you is a ledger on your desk, and within it is written information, but you can't remember all the information which is written within the ledger. Also, that ledger which is on your desk, something could happen to it. Someone could come in at night and erase a part of it, or a page could be torn and lost, or it could be stolen completely. A blockchain solves that problem by having everything written within it. It can't be erased, and it doesn't sit in one place. It's on that peer-to-peer network, and thereby it can never be lost. And thereby a blockchain is a ledger which is permanent and widespread and not open to being lost and only in one place. Now we have trust in the blockchain. Since there is no single or centralized owner of the data, and it is spread over numerous nodes, there is no need to trust a third-party system for authentication. Since the information is distributed and decentralized, it is virtually impossible to hack all the information from all the nodes at the same time. Any inconsistencies are rejected, and thus the information on a blockchain is trustworthy because it is trustless. Let me put an emphasis on this. You can trust the blockchain because you don't have to trust the blockchain. Right? You don't have to trust that one person is keeping an accurate record because it's in many different places, and any differences between the information is immediately rejected. It's immutable, the immutability of information on the blockchain. Once information is written onto a block on the blockchain, the information can't be altered, and thus the information is permanent and immutable. And according to Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum, he says, the idea that there is one true way to be blockchaining is completely wrong-headed. And both categories have their own advantages and disadvantages. So blockchain, Ethereum, can be used in so many different manners. For example, there's a difference between the public and the private blockchain. So what is a public blockchain? A public blockchain is open to all, and anyone can read without explicit authorization. So anyone can look at it and anyone can read it. It's open for anyone to write on the blockchain without explicit authorization. No one owns it, and the computational power upon the nodes is distributed globally. And it has a higher level of security than a private blockchain because it is open to all. Why was a public blockchain designed? A public blockchain was designed to securely cut out the middlemen in any exchange of assets scenario. You don't need someone dealing in between two people. With a cutting out of the middleman, you are able to save money as well as earn money much more than you would be able to if there was that middleman. It does this by setting up a block of peer-to-peer transactions. Each transaction is verified and synced with every node affiliated with the blockchain before it is written to the system. Now, what is a public blockchain good for? A public blockchain is most appropriate when a network needs to be decentralized. It is also great if full transparency of the ledger or individual anonymity are desired benefits. So once again, you think public blockchain, you think wider, open, and thereby more security. What about a private blockchain? Private blockchain is the blockchain is private, and their security can be implemented easier and by a centralized authority. Only authorized nodes can read transactional data, so you can limit who can read the data, and only authorized nodes can write transactions onto the blockchain. So not everyone can write, so you're limiting more who can read, who can write, and thereby it's not open to everyone, but it is permanent, so you don't have to worry on that. The blockchain is privately owned and operated and has more control than a public blockchain. Now, the company owner of the blockchain writes and verifies each transaction. This allows for much greater efficiency, and transactions on a private blockchain will be completed significantly faster. The company can also choose who can read, access their blockchain's transactions, allowing for greater privacy than a public blockchain. As we can see, there are different uses for private and public blockchains. But either way, no matter which is more beneficial for a company or for a certain situation, we know that the blockchain is permanent, it's immutable, and it's trustless. Therefore, we can trust in it. This is Professor Blockchain. If you're enjoying the course, please leave us positive feedback, and you can get in touch with us at any time at www.professorblockchain.com for any questions or issues that you may have or questions that you may need for yourself or for your business.